Ladies, gentlemen, and llamas, please direct your attention to the box. Yeah, I got a new Kubey. I mean, it's not brand new like on the market, but it's brand new here. And it is one of their fairly new designs. Now, if you have been following this channel for any length of time, you know that I love Kubey. I got a nasty cut on my thumb. Look at it. Gross. I love Kubey. They are a great brand. They are they're one of like the first brands that really started to turn around that whole knives that come out of China are crap. Like, they really turned it around to be like, China can produce some good stuff. And they kind of get overshadowed by companies like WE and Kaiser and Artisan and stuff like that, but they are an awesome company, and they make damn good knives. I love Kubey. I have a bunch of Kubeys, so I couldn't help it. I had to peek at this as soon as it arrived. So this is of the higher end, you know, of Kubey. They've got a more budget-friendly line, and they've got some higher end stuff. And the higher end stuff always comes in the brown box with the topo pattern and the multicam style pouch. So you know we're looking at some really cool stuff here. And I absolutely love the Barracuda. So it's going to come with the microfiber cloth in there, and it's going to come with the Kubey card. I like saying Kubey card because it's fun. And each one of these pouches, by the way, you can store. It's got padding and a nice fleecy lining. You could store 2 knives in there if you wanted. And then we have the Barracuda. If anybody in their mind, when I said Barracuda, started hearing heart playing in their head, kudos to you. So titanium all around, anodized backspacer, clip, hardware, gorgeous knife, just beautifully done, with a moderate bead blast kind of finish. Everything on this is just really nice. Slim. The pivots, the collar on the pivots come out a little bit. Lightweight. Front flipper design. So, love the action on this thing. S30V blade with also a blast finish to match the handle there. Very aggressive kind of blade. Warncliffe style. Great jimping. It is absolutely EDC friendly. Lightweight, lots of cutting surface, but not a huge big knife. And although it does give you lots of cutting surface, it's not a big huge blade in your hand. You know, it fits very naturally. It feels good. That jimping is perfect. The way they designed that thumb ramp to curve gently downward into the spine of the blade, perfect. You get a real nice hold on this thing, and it's liner lock, but on bearings. So you have two main methods of opening it. So you got the front flip, like so, which I love, but then you got the new style is kind of the thumb flip, which is also a lot of fun to do. Notice how it makes 2 different sounds. So thumb flip, and then front flip. I don't know. To me, I can kind of hear 2 different little sounds there, but really, I mean, just a really nice piece in it, all of its styling. And I'll say again, if this thing had another name on it, it would probably be 3 times the price. It is just, I mean, it's simple. It's simple, but it's gorgeous. And it being all titanium gives you all sorts of avenues if you choose to customize this for yourself, between electroanodizing, heat oxidizing, or flame anodizing, as some people call it, as I used to call it before I was corrected incessantly. I don't know if you can see, but internally, it's been milled out for lightning, and that's not an easy or cheap process for them to do that milling out of a blank of titanium. That wears on machinery and bits and everything. So this is just, it's a really, really nice piece to carry, to have, to use. It just feels so good. So let's get to the cutting money. The little teeny tiny curly cues that I love to do. Oh, little teeny tiny curly cues. Very finely done edge right out of the box. We can give it a slice, and it like nothing. A pull through. Kubey standards are incredibly high, and that's from the very first knife I've ever owned by them, which was part of their lower end line. I have just loved them. Now, one thing I will say is because it's so slim and so the height is small, you are going to have a little bit of trouble getting this thing entirely flat on a surface if that's what you want. You're going to have to modify your hold on it, but it will do the pew, you know, just slice right through stuff. So that is one aspect to keep in mind. Your knuckles are going to get in the way if you're trying to get this thing flat. You're going to have to modify your hold on it to do that. But otherwise, man, this thing's gorgeous. I love it to death. And this is as beautiful as it is. This thing is going to be in my pocket. I'm going to be carrying this. I'm going to be taking it around with me. It's too much knife. Too nice a design to not use. You know what I mean? Like as much as some people would, there are people that would like relegate this to Safe Queen, Collection Queen status. I'm actually going to be carrying this one around because it's too perfect. Clip has a little bit more retention than I would like. I mean, it is solid titanium, right? But it's very, I mean, it needs to break in a little bit, loosen up a little bit. But just in terms of, you know, function and fidget factor, it's so much. I mean, I love front flippers. I love them to death. And, you know, you can just sit and fiddle with this all you want. Perfectly centered, out of the box, as always. Their standards are so good. That's why I've been, you know, I've been forgetting lately when somebody's like, what's a good mid-price knife? Or, you know, like this one has a little bit more of a price tag than some of their other ones, not gonna lie, but their budget-friendly line, the thing is, the materials are different, but their standards are they match across the board. I have bought these for people, you know, not this model obviously, but I bought Kubeys for people. I've given them away to subscribers. I have given them away to friends. Like they're just solid workhorses. They're really good. I don't understand why they're not more popular than they are. They really should be. They really should be. I don't know whose maker's mark that is, honestly, but it's there. So anyway, guys, another winner from Kubey from their fancier line. Really like this. S30V is a good steel. It's a good solid steel. Edge retention, strength, corrosion resistance. Really like this. I love that action. It's just so, I love this thumb flip. So anyway, what do you guys think of this knife or the brand overall? Who's got stories to tell, good or bad? You know, I haven't had a bad experience with them, but that doesn't mean nobody has. So if you have, feel free to share. But this is a really, I love the simplicity of it, but also like they take simple and just dress it up, if that makes any sense. So anyway, there we go. You guys will see this in further times as I carry it around and use it and enjoy it. And so yeah. So anyway, all right, there we go. Remember that you guys are all absolutely awesome. I appreciate every single one of you, and I'll be back again real soon.